one, huh? Okay, I'm going to read them all, Shy. Or I don't know if I'm going to read them all. That's a pretty big stack of books. But we're going to start off because it's going to be Halloween pretty soon, isn't it? What is today? Let's see, today's October 13th. What did we do today?
Played tennis and got candy.
We went to the ice cream store, didn't we?
Candy.
And we also went to what store? Where did we have dinner?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. We were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We went to Pizza Hut. We had a big pizza. Mommy's half was what?
Pineapple.
Mommy's half had pineapple and onions, and Cheyenne and Hunter's and Daddy's half had pepperoni. And we went and we looked in the pet store, didn't we, huh?
Yep, and we didn't look at the fish.
We didn't look at the fish. Well, that's right. We didn't look at the fish, but we had fun anyway, huh?
Can we go back there tomorrow to look at the fishies?
I don't know. We'll go back there one day soon to look at the fishies. This book is called Where's the Halloween Treat? And look at these guys are all dressed up in costumes. What are you going to dress up as, Hunter?
Turtle.
Ninja Turtle? What are you going to be, Cheyenne?
Kitty?
Do you want to be a kitty?
Yeah.
Okay. We can get you a kitty out there if you want to be. Oh, Hunter's going to be Ninja Turtle. Anyway, what you do now, remember, is you take a bag or you take a pumpkin and you go up to the house.
I want to take a pumpkin.
Okay, you go up to the house and you push the doorbell and the doorbell goes
Ding dong.
ding dong, and somebody comes to the door with a bag or a bowl. That's right, a bowl of candy. Okay. Now, what do you say to them, Cheyenne, when they come to the door?
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. That's exactly right. You say trick or treat. And what do?
Give you some candy.
They give you some candy. Well, that's what this book's about. Now, I don't think this is going to come off too well on the tape because it's a book with doors that open in it. But it says, trick or treat, give me one good thing to eat. Now, what's inside here? We go open the door and ho, ho, ho.
I want to open the next door.
Okay, you get to open the next door. It's a clowny inside. He's dressed up with a funny hat and a whole suit, and he's got one apple. Okay, now we turn the door. Now remember, on Halloween night when we go out, usually there's people have pumpkins in their yards. It's like, ooh, isn't it?
Is that my pumpkin?
Would you hold Daddy's hand when we go out and go trick-or-treating, Shy? Okay. All right, now, it says, trick or treat, give us two good things to eat. Now, what do we have here? We've got two little kids dressed up. They're carrying their bags for their treats, and this cat is going, shh. Now, Hunter's going to open the door. Ah! What's inside?
A witch, and she got two oranges.
A witch is inside.
Yep, and there's two oranges.
And the witch has two oranges. Oh, boy. Now, wait. Cheyenne's turn to open up the door. Now, wait, Cheyenne, we got to read it. It says, trick or treat, give us three good things to eat. Now, how many is three? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Cheyenne opens the door. Oh, somebody's dressed up like a robot, aren't they? And what does he have? What is on the tray? The robot's holding a tray, and it looks to me like it has 1, 2, 3 cupcakes. Do you see them, Shay?
Supposed to have cherries and frosting.
They're supposed to have cherries and frosting, but these obviously do not. Now, would you eat one of those?
Yes.
You would? Would you? I would.
He's a
Now,
nice
since there's
guy.
3, would there be enough for all of us? Who would have one?
Me and you and Cheyenne.
So there'd be enough right there for each of us, wouldn't there? We could each have one. Okay, now we take them off his tray, we eat them, but what about Mom?
It's true. We can get her a Milky.
We could get her something else?
A Milky.
A Milky?
No.
She may not want a Milky. She may want a cupcake.
She makes muffins.
I think I'd cut my cupcake in half and give her half of it.
Why?
Well, because I love Mommy, and Mommy would want Mommy to have a cupcake, too.
Oh, fine, cutting mine, too.
Oh, would you cut yours off, too, for Mommy? Would you give Mommy a little of your cupcake, too, so she'd have some? All right, that would be so nice. All right, now, wait, it's Scott. Okay, now, it's Hunter's turn again. God, Daddy's tripped back in time. It says Scott's turn again, huh? Okay, now, here we go. Look at, there's 3 kids now. Look at
That's
this.
Spider-Man.
That guy's dressed up like Spider-Man, isn't he? What's this over here watching?
Chipmunk.
A squirrel. I think it's a squirrel. 'Cause look at that little. That looks like a tail sticking out to me. And this is a doggy.
Doggy with glasses.
A mask glasses, aren't they? Okay, now it says trick or treat, give us 4 good things to eat. How many's 4?
4.
That's right, 4 fingers, correct. Now it's your turn to open the door. I'm
not taking it.
Who is it?
A vampire.
A vampire. Looks to me like it might be Dracula.
I'm not taking those popcorn.
You're not taking those popcorns? Why not? Because there might be bad stuff in them. You got to be careful. That's for sure. Okay, now it says. Now Cheyenne's turn to open the door in a minute. Now wait, Shy baby. It says trick or treat, give us 5 good things to eat. How many's 5? That's right. 1, 2. Well, there's only 4 kids, but there's. Wow! What's this down here?
That's a kitty.
That's right. A kitty came in.
That's a doggy.
And the doggy's looking at that kitty like, get out of here. Don't do that to me. What kind of shoes are these guys wearing?
Sneakers.
They're all wearing sneakers. That's right, like running shoes. I feel like you have. Okay, now, Cheyenne, look in here. Oh.
Oh, the snake's mom.
It is. It's a guy in a spacesuit, and he's got, looks to me like he has 5. 1,
Milk.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Milk.
Yeah, it's either milk or it's
I
juice.
want to take that milk.
Maybe it's juice or something.
I want to take a milk.
Sure, I would too. Now, how many do we have enough for? Who all in our family could we supply? How many people? Okay, who would we give them to?
Mama and Cheyenne and Willie.
Do I get one? There's 5. That's 5 of us, isn't it? We'd all get one. Oh, good. Okay, now look. Trick or treat, you caught it. Good, sweetheart. It says trick or treat, give us 6 good things to eat. And it's your turn to open the door.
Princess.
Ah, it's a princess, and she's giving lollipops.
I want a lollipop.
Now, if we could have a lollipop, let's count how many people we could have a lollipop for. Okay.
Lollipop.
1 for you.
Lollipop.
Eddie's 2. Cheyenne's 3. Mama's 4. Willie's 5. We could send one in the mail over to Travis. That's 6. Do you want that?
And purple.
Oh, yes. Okay, now. Oh, look at all these kids now. How many kids are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 kids now.
That's our baby.
Okay, now I get to open this door. It says, give us trick or treat, give us 7 good things to eat. Ooh, there's another door. Cheyenne better open this door. Open! It's in there is a real ghost.
He has nothing.
He has nothing to give the kids because he's going to scare them. Now, what's on the back of the book?
Skeleton.
A skeleton doing what?
Opening a door.
That's scary to me, boy.
A house.
It's a house, isn't it?
Yeah, honey house.
Well, I don't know if it's a skeleton living in there. I'd guess it's a haunted house. Those are good books, huh? Hey, look, here's our old friend.
Oh.
Who's this?
PJ.
PJ, the spoiled bunny. Well, Daddy's going to read it to you, honey.
You get that one?
Well, yes, but we're going to read PJ first.
No.
Then we'll read that one about the little squirrel guy, okay? Okay.
Chipmunk.
Is he a chipmunk? I've never been sure what that other guy is. Okay, now, this is PJ Money. Look at his ears. Are they big?
That's Hunter.
Are you Hunter? I don't know in this book if I'd want to be Hunter or not. Anyway, PJ?
That's Cheyenne.
Cheyenne is not that piggy. Are you a piggy? No, you're that cute little raccoon.
No, she's a pig.
Oh, she's not.
Yes, she is a piggy.
You tell him to go jump in a lake. No.
That's me. And that's
All
Cheyenne.
right. Now, let's see what this is about. Oh, look at this. PJ is a spoiled bunny.
And that's me. Call it me.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to because this is not necessarily a very nice bunny.
Okay.
Sure, look what he did. He took a great big piece of cake for himself, and he gave his friends little tiny... Now, was that nice? No, it was not nice. That's not a nice thing to do, to take a huge piece for yourself.
Mean.
And it's mean, and give the friends just little tiny pieces.
That's mean. I'm
know.
the bunny.
It says, well now, PJ Funny Bunny was a spoiled bunny. He always had to have his own way. He had to blow out the candles at birthday parties or he wouldn't bring a present. And look at this guy's birthday, but who blows out the candles?
Him.
Well, that's not fair, is it?
Hmm?
No, it's not his birthday. Maybe like at our house, you get to light them again. Like the other day when it was Jesse's birthday and Stephen's birthday. We lit the candles again, didn't we? So you got to bring them out. But the first time, who had to blow them out?
Jesse.
That's right, Jesse and Stephen. Anyway, so that's not very nice what he's doing.
Yeah.
What are they doing, Shy? They're going, happy birthday to you.
No.
And now old PJ wouldn't play checkers unless he could play with all the red pieces. He says, I want to play the red or I'm not going to play. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Well, that's not very nice, is it? And he never played cowboys and Indians unless he could be the cowboy.
A cake.
That's right. Look at PJ. He said, I'm going to be the cowboy and you have to be the Indian, piggy. And so he always got to be the cowboy. That wasn't very nice. And PJ never did what his friends wanted to do either. If his friends wanted to ride bikes, PJ said, no, I want to...
Skateboard.
That's right, I want to ride skateboards. And if his friends wanted to sail boats, PJ wanted to
Like kite.
fly kites. So look at, here's the piggy and the raccoon and the muskrat and
The beaver.
the beaver, I'm sorry, Hunter. And they have boats. And PJ says, no, I want to fly kites. So he doesn't play very good, does he? His friends want to go fishing, but PJ wants to go...
Swimming.
That's right. And so they can't fish, so they go in swimming with him. No matter what his friends wanted to do, PJ always had to have things his own way. That's not very nice. It's not fair and it's not nice. And his friends are a little upset. Look at them. How do they look, Cheyenne? They kind of look like they got eyes like this, don't they? They're scowling. Why do we let PJ do this? His friends would ask each other. And then one day, all the friends, the beaver and the piggy and the raccoon, all wanted to play baseball. That's right. Wait, said PJ, I think we should play football. His friends sighed and they said, come on, CJ. One of them said, we're tired of always doing what you want to do. We want to play baseball. No, said PJ, if you're going to play baseball, I don't want to play. And so PJ was sure his friends would play football. They always did what he wanted, but when PJ went out to the field to catch a pass, no one threw him a football. We're going to play baseball, they said, and they ran off down over the hill, and PJ could not believe that they wouldn't do what he wanted them to do. No. Well, he's kind of mad. He says, who needs friends anyway? PJ decided, nah, I can do what I want to do. But what do I want to do, he thought, and he sat down on a rock. He took off his football helmet, and what's his?
Birdie.
A birdie sat on top of the football helmet, didn't it, Shy? Look at that. And poor PJ, he doesn't know what he wants to do. And so he decided, I'll go swing. And he goes swing, swing, swing. But that wasn't much fun because he didn't have anybody to do it with. Like you guys play together, don't you? You have Cheyenne to play with you. And you have Hunter to play with you.
That's just me. That's just Hunter.
Okay, well. Then he worked with his yo-yo tricks, but what happened?
He got his ears tangled.
He did. He got his ears all tangled up. Look.
I'm in the balloons now.
Well, I don't think if I were you, I'd want to be PJ Funny Bunny Hunter. He's not a very nice guy.
Wow.
Anyway, so finally what he did is he blew up his entire collection of balloons. See, great big balloons. Woo, and he blew them all up.
That's a funny one.
And that looks like a pickle balloon, doesn't it?
Pickle.
But playing by himself wasn't as much fun as PJ thought it would be.
Hungry one.
Yep. Like a hot dog one, huh? And so PJ went to ask his little sister to play. Honey Bunny. This is like Cheyenne, look. Here's Honey Bunny.
Cheyenne and Hunter.
Shy, look at, here's Honey Bunny.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Cheyenne and Hunter.
Is it? Okay, well, Honey Bunny said she wanted to play house. And PJ says, no. We're not going to play dollhouse.
I love
Yeah, ribbon in her hair, isn't it?
That's
And, yeah, that's right. And she has a little bunny doll. Yeah. But she says, I don't want to play football. She says, no, I want to play dollhouses. So anyway, Honey Bunny did not know how to play football, but she went out with PJ, and he threw a pass to her. He tried to teach her, and she tried to throw it, and she went, oh, and what happened to it, Hunter?
It bounced.
It just went, bam, bam, because she couldn't play football very good, could she? And so then he showed her how to kick the ball. See, he could do it really well. He went, kick! And go, shoom, like you know how to throw really good. Okay, but then Honey Bunny tried to kick the ball, but what happened?
It went over.
It went backwards, didn't it? It didn't do very good. She couldn't play football. She just wasn't old enough. And so some of Honey Bunny's friends came, and they wanted to play. And they all said, oh, let's play. Come on, everybody play football. Here's all the little girls. Look, they're going, yeah. And so PJ played football with them, but they didn't know how to play football. And they'd stop. Yeah, a little ducky'd get scared and try to run out of the way, and Honey Bunny would stop and smell flowers, and they just didn't know how to do it.
11 too.
Right.
It's time.
And so playing football with his little sister and her friends was not much fun for PJ. He didn't like it at all. So he decided, I guess I'll go see what my friends are doing. Old Beaver and Raccoon and Piggy. And so off he went, and he looked. He was surprised to find out that they were having fun, and they were still playing
Baseball.
That's right, baseball. And so PJ watched for a very long time from behind a tree. Look, he stood behind the tree, and he watched. He did not know that his friends could have so much fun without him. Oh, no. Then one of his friends saw him, and they said, hey, PJ, come on down here. We need you to play outfield. Well, PJ wanted to pitch more than anything, but he didn't say a word. He said, okay. After all, he couldn't always have it his own way, could he? He was very happy just to be playing with his friends again. We have to let other people do what they want to do sometimes, huh? Right? Right, do it with Cheyenne? You have to learn that with Shy. You got to learn to let her do things, too. And so that was a very good story about PJ. He decided he was going to start doing things that his friends wanted to do. What's this one? Okay, now we have some other books down here. This one is about doing it all by myself. You like this one? Okay. What is this guy?
A chipmunk.
He's a chipmunk? Okay. He's a chipmunk. Shy, look it. Here he is, or here you are, on a big wheel.
That's me.
Oh, that's Hunter? Okay. Okay, he says, I can get out of bed all by myself. Now, I know Hunter can get out of bed all by himself. Can you get out of bed all by yourself, Shy?
Mousy hole for his friend.
His friend can go in the mousy hole, can he?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get out of bed all by yourself? Yeah, that's right, you can. I know you can.
Because the railing's down.
Because the railing's down. We've been having the railing down in Cheyenne's bed for about, 2 or 3 weeks?
Look, a mousy in that.
In the drawer. That's right, there's a mousy in the drawer. What's this?
That's his friend now. That's Remy.
Uh-huh.
And that's his friend Bouncy.
Right.
I'm going night-night.
He is, think
Yeah.
he's going to sleep in the drawer? The
Yeah.
dresser drawer?
Yeah.
Okay, well now the what is it again? It's a chipmunk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the chipmunk says, I can put on my own jeans.
That's Hunter.
Hunter says, I can put on my own jeans and button them. He says, I can brush my own fur. Do you have fur? Look at it, he's got a great big brush. Can you brush your own hair, Shy? You can take your brush and you can brush your pretty ponies very well, can't you? You do so... Oh, she's got some little brushes, and she brushes her pretty ponies. I see her do it a lot.
Ow.
Yeah.
And she can brush her hair.
She can brush her own hair, too. He says, I can put on my socks. Can you put on your socks?
No.
Hunter can. He says, I can tie my shoe. But look what he did.
I did.
He tied it together, didn't he, huh? And the little mousie's just going, oh, no, I can't believe he tied his shoes together. Is that what you do, Hunter? You tie your shoes together? Huh?
That's me.
Well, there you are with your shoes tied together. And he says, I can pour orange juice for my little sister. There's Cheyenne. Look at her. She's in a high chair.
You put some cereal on my head.
Well, why did you pour the orange juice like that?
Because I can't eat the cup.
Well, look at what did you do? Huh?
Spilled it.
Spilled it. Well, wouldn't it? Just a second, I'm gonna get something off your face here. Wouldn't it have been much better for you to put it down lower and pour it? You get Cyan cereal in the morning for her sometimes, don't you? And you pour the milk if we leave the milk out for you.
No kefir.
No, you leave the kefir out. You can take it. The other morning it was milk, and you poured it just fine. And
I got milk.
you got milk, but now look what you did. You threw cereal on Hunter's head.
Oh,
Cheyenne, why did you throw cereal on Hunter's head?
I'll throw it on her head.
No. You be nice to your little sister. Hunter, Cheyenne, look what you did to Hunter. He went whack all over him.
That's kefir.
It's kefir? You threw kefir on Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yuck. I wish we could put your face on tape. It looks so... He says, I can pull a duck for my sister and make her go, oh,
Yay.
he says, I can drive my own truck.
Look at Mousy and stop.
The mousey stands. You even know that word, don't you? You know, how do you spell it?
Stop.
S
S.
T
Look at teddy bear. A teddy bear.
Hey. Yeah, well, then he says, I can ride my bike. We have got to get out there and work on bikes, on pedals with you.
Look at Hunter.
And now, he says, I give my teddy bear a drink. Great. What did you do?
Spill it on.
Hunter, don't you do that.
I was going to give him a drink.
Well, that was a little bit much. He says, I can kick my ball.
Mousy.
I can roll on the ground. Now,
You got money.
where were we? That we were over in Arizona, weren't we? We were in Scottsdale, and you guys rolled down the hills, didn't you? You get on the hill and you go, ooh, drrrr, and you did it too. You rolled down the hill on the grass, didn't you? Hunter did it, and you thought that was
Look at
neat.
me blowing on with the mousy.
You're blowing on a sailboat. You put took your little boat, you put it in a little puddle of water, and then
Look
you
at
went.
the mousy.
I know, and you went. And you can pound with a hammer. You can pound real good with a hammer. And you can look after sister. Look at sister. Do you want him putting a leash on you like that? I don't think so.
Oh, the butterfly.
I see a little bug. Do you find the bug?
I want to find
It's
bug.
down by the mousey. Can you find it? Who finds it?
Ladybug.
See the little ladybug?
Oh,
I also see a cricket, and I see ants crawling across the grass. What would you do with the ants, Cheyenne?
She played with them.
Cheyenne loves to play with ants at the tennis courts, don't you, baby? Yes, you do. Oh, and I can help my dad trim the rose bushes. Look at that. He's going to cut the rose bushes. And he says, and I can help Mom put frosting on the cake. And what is he doing?
Eating it.
He's eating it. He didn't put much on the cake. He only put a little bit. And now he's got it down the floor.
Look
And
at the mousy god taking it off.
I know. What's Mommy going to do when she sees that?
What?
What would Mama do?
What?
I think she'd say, no, don't you? Okay, he says, I can look at a book and find a mouse, and I can read the book to my sister. Can you read Cheyenne books? Can Hunter read you books? Okay.
At least I draw the tree.
That's right. And he says, and I can color a picture. He drew a tree, and he colors it, and the mouse is helping him, isn't he? Can you color, Cheyenne? I want you to do some more of those good drawings you've been doing, Hunter. You've been doing some great ones. Daddy's put them all up out in the studio. You draw on guys. You put arms and legs and faces.
I'm going to give Grandpa one.
Well, yeah, because Grandpa sent you a postcard today, didn't he? Yeah.
I want to give me another one.
Well, you send him one of your good pictures, and I'll bet you he'll send you a postcard again. I think Mama sent him one of your pictures. That's probably why he got the postcard in the first place. Yeah, and you got one too, didn't you, Cheyenne? He sent you animal postcards. Okay, look.
A pussycat.
He says, I put my toys away in the toy box. Does Hunter clean up his room all the time and put all his toys away all the time?
I cry when I do it.
You cry when you do it. Now, does that make sense? Your toys, you got them out. Shouldn't you put them back? Do you put away your toys, Shy? Well, it's about time we learned, isn't it? Give me the big head shakers, you two.
Look at the mousey in the shoes.
I know, he says, I can get into my own pajamas. See him?
That's Ian.
Yeah?
That's Hun. No.
And he says, I can brush my teeth. Do you brush your teeth?
They put too much on it.
Oh, he sure did put too much on it. Look how much.
Look, it's one thing no dog.
It's hanging out of the sink, isn't it? And he says, I can put myself to bed, but I can't go to sleep unless my daddy reads me a story. And so Daddy comes in, only in this case, Daddy sits on the chair and reads him a story. But what do we do when we read our stories?
Get on the bed.
Daddy climbs in the bed, Hunter gets on one side, Cheyenne's on the other, and I always have to lay on my bear pillow. This is Daddy's reading bear pillow, isn't it? And then Daddy gives him a big goodnight kiss, and we go to sleep night-night.
Yeah, sure.
Ah.
I got Cheyenne was crying.
You did, huh?
No, the other chipmunk.
All right, well, here's one more. I'm just going to read a little story of the Benjamin Button.
No.
Yeah, because it's almost time to go to bed and the tape's about out. And Daddy's voice is going, and Daddy has to go make a television show tomorrow.
That's Cheyenne.
That's Cheyenne. All right, well, look at this one then, all right? That new baby. Boy, Daddy's voice doesn't come back on what we're going to do tomorrow.
Mousy.
Daddy said,
Mousy.
we have a new
The
baby.
mousy hunter.
Yes.
The mousy hunter.
Yes. Daddy said, we have a new baby and she's coming home today. Oh. And so here's Hunter, and Hunter says, a new baby, and in Mommy comes with Cheyenne. Oh, and Daddy's hanging up the coat, and Mommy says, look at this little Cheyenne baby. And Hunter says, I want Cheyenne to play ball with me. But Cheyenne couldn't play with you for a long time, could she? Remember when she first came home from the hospital? She was just a little bitty. Now, he wants to show Cheyenne to read a book. Hunter says, can I read Cheyenne a book? But Cheyenne's too little. She's just a baby. And all she wants to do is go and do what, Cheyenne?
To bottle.
Huh? What does that baby want?
Bottle.
Wants to drink Baba all the time, right? And then she cries a lot. And he says he tells her jokes, but she cries, and then she cries even more. Look at this. And make the funny face, and she cries louder. He says, I try to get her dressed, but she's all wiggly and floppy. And then sometimes she smells funny. She needs her diapers changed when she's a little baby. But now she's getting bigger and bigger, and she's crawling around on the floor. But Hunter's saying, I want her to play cars and go outside and play in a sandbox and climb the ladder in my swing set. And Mama says we can cuddle her, we can give her loves, and we can rock her to sleep. And we can tickle her tummy like this. We can go and we can run a rattle in her face, go right? I used to tickle your tummy like that. And look at that. Cheyenne takes the rattle and hits Hunter in the eye with it. Shy. Don't hit Hunter in the eye. Well, didn't he, Hunter? And then, but he says, I can let her grab my finger. Here, if I put my hand out, do you grab my finger, Shy? Oh, look at that. Look at how she can grab a finger. And I let her pull my nose. You're not going to pull my nose, are you?
And just
Cheyenne?
nose.
Oh, God. Oh, she sure can. And I can take her for a walk and show her. I can push her in her hot rod.
That's our baby guy.
Yeah, it is. But you push Cheyenne even around the tennis courts in her hot rod. I saw you doing it today.
Our baby cart.
Her baby cart, that's right. And look at this. Everybody thinks he's so lucky because he's got a little baby sister. And you're lucky because you got a baby sister too named Cheyenne. Isn't that neat? Guess what time it is, troopers?
What?
It's bedtime.
Channy wants that.
Well, we read a lot of books, and we had a really fun day today. Daddy played horsey with you upstairs. I crawled both of you all over around and around the dining room table, and we wrestled a lot. And you're getting way too tough to wrestle with Daddy. You beat Daddy up. Did you ride on Daddy's back? Did you play horsey? Did you like that?
And quiet.
You go, right? Can we what? You want to listen to this tape that we just made? Okay, I bet we can. It's just about over. Should we count 1, 2, 3 and turn it off? Okay, let's everybody count. Let's count to 10. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3. Count, Cheyenne. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The tape's going off.